Hello mates, my name is Risk, welcome back to Morph Girl. And yeah, with that we're just going to jump into it. Can you shut down the phone? Thank you. Oh my god, I didn't miss that phone. Anyway guys, 300 likes. If you would like to see more of this. Actually, I wasn't really planning to play anymore, but I saw you guys really wanted to see more. So I'm bringing it back. And this is the part where we actually stopped in. So if I'm getting a save point, maybe, you know, it means something bad is gonna go down. I think I heard something break into the kitchen. Yeah. Something bad is gonna go down, guys. Is somebody there? I don't have time for any of this. I'm already late to work, and if I don't finish my report today, I could lose my job. Yeah, you could very well lose. Honestly, I'd rather be burgled. Should I go in? Yes, go in. And dead, right? I mean, come on, something broke. Gotta investigate, okay? Also, you gotta have a weapon at the house. I mean, if somebody does burgle, you do want to like have a pepper spray or something. There's nothing here. I was sure that I heard something break in here, but nothing seems to be out of place. Maybe it was nothing? Are you sure about that? Check one of the cabinets. Check everything. I said everything. Okay, sorry. I'll calm down. Alina, I love you. Oh, is that from Rebecca? Rebecca is, you know, the one who is dead. Me and Rebecca used to write notes like this for each other. Oh, it's a cute note. She used to leave them so that I would see them before I left to work. Is this some kind of a joke? This isn't funny. No. Why would that be a joke? There is nobody else in your house. Only someone who knows enough about me and Rebecca could do something so personal. Even the handwriting looks like Rebecca's. That's because it might be very well Rebecca's. I'm so late for work. No! No! Now you've hurt her baby feelings and she's going to baby murder you. Oh my god, you don't hurt baby feelings, okay? It's just something you don't do. There is things you are allowed to do, and then things you're not allowed to do, like not hurt people's baby feelings. My baby heart can't take this. Still wearing this the ring, I see. Is this from Rebecca now? Hello? Nothing. Nobody seems to be there. I guess I'll hang up. The thing is, Rebecca is a ghost, so she called in and she tried to talk, but then she realized she can't talk. So she was like, okay, I'm he. Alright, something weird is happening though. That's my home phone number. Is somebody really inside my house? Are they really calling me from my own home? Surely this has to be some kind of a joke. I shouldn't answer. I'm gonna save this save. I shouldn't answer. Answer it! They broke into my home. I still really need to finish my report by the end of the day, but then maybe I should answer it. I have no idea who this person is or why they might be calling. Who knows who could it be? Who knows who could it be? Answer. I'm sorry guys, I'm all about risks. Heavy breathing? Strained, raspy, and painful breathing from what sounds like a woman. It's absolutely horrifying. It sounds so painfully familiar, so reminiscent of Rebecca's breathing over the last couple of months of her life. Just as the cancer has begun to spread to her lungs. Who could be doing this? Why are they doing this? Maybe Rebecca wants revenge. She said Alina. How dare you? That's my personal name. Only personal people can use it for personal use. Not commercial use. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna focus on the game. Am I even recording? Yes, I am. Okay. Stay calm. Whoever is doing this is very responsible for everything that happened. This is just some terrible joke. I will just call the police, change the locks, and forget that any of this ever happened. Everything will be fine. Normal. I don't know about that. I mean, honestly, I can't think of somebody who hates you enough to do this. Anyway, we're already aware that we're not the only one in the house, right? There was a woman, came out of the bath. She also called to my... Straight up. This instant, I would open the door, so I could always leave. Open the door. Where are you going? Upstairs is not the outside door. Outstairs. The figure standing in the kitchen. Despite everything, it felt like Rebecca. It isn't Rebecca. Maybe if I hide here long enough, it will leave of its own accord. I'll stay here until it does. Are you sure she's not gonna open the door on me now? Well, anyway, we're back at the hospital. Let's see what happened. Maybe Rebecca said something about like, oh, I'm gonna hunt you if I die or something. I don't know. Rebecca has been hospital ridden for a week now. She could no longer move or speak. She could barely breathe. We had to take her. She will never leave. The doctors say that she has only days left. She's going to die. Rebecca is in horrific pain. She frequently gestures to her life support. I didn't see what it said. Sorry. I'm sorry. I pull Rebecca's life support. Rebecca flatlines less than a minute later. It's what she wanted, but it isn't what I wanted. If I were to refuse, she would only spend her remaining days in agony, waiting to die, but there was so much I wanted to say. So much I should have said to her. Her family, her friends, her family. They never even got to say goodbye. I took that from them. I panicked. And now she's gone. You killed her. What happened? What's going on? I mean, come on. In this way, it seems pretty obvious she just wanted to get it over with. I know I respect her family, but she really seems in agony if she tried to pull her own life support. Just saying. And you know, especially as her mate, I should understand it the most. Isn't there something against, you know, keeping people when they have like this agonizing pain that they know they're gonna die, like already get the, you know, the family in there to say early goodbye so they can, you know, unhook her? I don't know. Wait, why is there a radio in the background? What the hell? I'm gonna save. I don't think that thing left, actually. I think okay, let's save in number 3. Okay, so we have bills, we have photos, we have notebook, we have TV, and we have table. Okay, so let's start searching my room, starting from the bills. Overdue rent. Rebecca was always too focused on her writing to consider employment, but we managed until I was demoted. Photos. Do I hear somebody going up the stairs or something? I don't know. It's a photograph of me and Rebecca at a party, just a few days after we'd met. I was a loner at university. I spent a lot of nights at a student bar alone, hoping that I wouldn't be. One night I wasn't. I met Rebecca. She was very quickly introduced me to her circle of friends and invited me to party later that week. We kissed for the first time that night. Notebook. It's one of Rebecca's old notebooks. She used to write her short stories in those. Okay, so I'm going to quickly, look over the story if there is any. And if you want to read this, you can go ahead and read this, because this is actually quite long. Okay? Alright, so now she's gonna put it down, and we're going to check the TV, I believe. It's probably gonna play a TV show. She's gonna say Rebecca's gonna, used to love that show or something. And then, Attack of the Giant Leeches. This is one of Rebecca's old movies. She used to make fun of me for liking it. She said it was a really bad film. It is. Watch. Attack of the Giant Leeches. They attack, but they also protect. Okay. All right. Let's leave that. Table. 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 Seems like there is like a small notebook. Diary, rose, trinket, and ring. I believe we're going to read the diary because that's something important. 2015. Oh, entry 1. Elena said yes. Imagine the Caribbean sun and sand almost makes me forget I'm dying. I'm sure I have time for Italy too. I could end up remaking the cheese of a romance story I wrote in high school. Well, I could if Elena would agree to that. She'd agree to ditching treatment. I can't push my luck though. Treatment is a fancy term for lying in a hospital bed for even longer than I would be, only to die anyway. Everyone dies, right? So why not do it in style? I'd rather be dying on a beach than in a grey hospital that smells of old people and vomit. If I wasn't dying, I might write about some dark, abandoned hospital. Well, I could. Expect now I will be lying on the beach or eating fancy in Rome. Fuck it. I'll die in a hospital bed. Entry number 2. So I triumphantly asked Elena to read my stories. Well, not all of them. So wait, do you think this diary changes based upon the decisions I made in the hospital? Oh man. Oh man. Did I actually told her to keep doing treatment? Yes, I did. Oh. Oh, dude. No. So I tentatively asked Elena to read my stories. Well, not all of them. Just the ones I wanted to publish. I won't be able to publish them now. Oh well. She's the biggest critic I have anyway. She said she would. It makes me nervous. I don't know why. When we were studying, she used to read what I wrote, but that was for school. After I graduated and decided to write a full-time, she wasn't interested. Started off not having time for interest for it. Ended up shouting at me every time I mentioned it. Clearly dying in the exception. I've always wondered what she'll say. I'll never find out. She said she was too busy. If it was just 5 short stories, she could have read it in the evening. She doesn't spend with me. I know she hates seeing me like this, but she won't be seeing me at all soon enough. It would be nice if she could just think about me. Entry number 3. Whoa, that was the first night I've had in so long. The usual gang asked me to go out with them for the first time in a while. Since I told them I was on the treatment rally, really, they were a bit sympathetic and annoying at first, but once the alcohol kicked in, things went back to normal. I haven't been drunk in so long either. It was great. I could forget about all of the shit and just laugh and dance and do whatever the hell I want. I got tired and a bit wheezy. The treatment really does kick you in the balls, but I had a good time. I refused to let it bring me down, not even for 1 second. Elena was worried. I know she was, but I appreciate her accepting my choice. She doesn't anyway always do that anymore. I think they'll ask me to join them more often now. They were so scared of it before. I think they were terrified they would break me, but they can try all they like. Life can't get rid of me that easily. Entry number 4. Elena wants to move. Of course she does. She been itching to get off out of this place since we moved in. I had to reassure her yet again. This place is just stepping stone. We'll be out of here when we can afford something better in our city. She wanted to live somewhere in the country because it was cheaper and we could get something better for our money. But life is a struggle. We should embrace the challenge. I told her that too. She doesn't like to hear it, but she listened. We love this city. It was always a part of our goals to live here way back when we were at university together. So why not drive in head first? She knew I was right back then, and she knows it's right not to go back on it now. I'm glad. I love our shitty little house. I don't care if it doesn't have the fancy equipment I need to recover. I'll recover fine without it. I don't want my home being turned into a hospital. That's just sound depressing. So I don't even know how to write this. I don't even know how to think of I've just been told I'm dying. They were really nice about it, but I'm dying. How does a person even process shit like that? I feel like it's not real, but I also feel winded. I don't know what to do. You murdered me. Whoops. Hey, I mean, hey, if you wanted to say, I don't know what to say. I feel like I've been kicked in the balls right now, because, like, she wanted, like, from my point of view, it seems like she wanted to, you know, release her life support. I did it instead of her. So, I don't know, man. I just feel kicked in the balls, saying I murdered her. Obviously, that was not my intention. A preserved rose. Rebecca gave this to me on the last Valentine's Day we never spent together. She said it would last forever, so that she could make up for all the Valentine days she was going to miss. It is withering. Trinket. And the crystal graduation bear I gave to Rebecca when she graduated, where she had encouraged me to become more confident and outgoing. I'd pushed and tutored Rebecca to finish university. I was so proud of her that day, and so very grateful. Okay. Alright, so we had one more item before shit goes down, because now she's very, very present in the house. Let's take a look at the ring. It's the engagement ring that I used to propose a few weeks after we'd moved in together. It was a very cheap ring. We didn't have a lot of money at the time. I was so worried that she wouldn't like it. I don't think she did, though she would have never admitted it to me. Alright, we're done looking, guys. We're done. We're done, okay? Alright, but you know why you read the entry but not read the story. The entry is like super story related. Like, you need to know that shit, because it's super important. Anyway. Oh, I should probably save, god damn it. Oh, she's probably outside the door, right? I mean, I know she is, come on. So, if I could ask Rebecca one thing, I would ask her, why are you here? Are you trying to punish me? Because I don't know. Does she still love me? Does she hate me? I think she still loves me. It's waiting for me. What does it want? It hasn't done anything to me yet. It feels like Rebecca. What if it's okay? Maybe I should approach it. But then maybe I should grab a knife from the kitchen first, just to be safe. I mean, I would grab a knife, because you would never know, but at the same time, it's Rebecca. Rebecca, I'm coming, Rebecca! Rebecca, I'm coming, hold on! Hold on! Okay, she's not going anywhere. I mean, if you think I'm scared of Rebecca, you're wrong. So that's why I just want to approach her. She's probably gonna jump on us and kill us. I just noticed that. She's very close to us. No, I'm not coming with you. No! I think that will kill me. Because she's already dead. If I accept it, I die. But then again, what fun would it be without taking any risks? Rebecca. Give me hugs. Give me all the hugs. Did I die? It was... it wasn't Rebecca, but aside from some inconsistencies in both memory and personality, its actions were almost identical to her. And that was real enough for me. I'm screwed, man. I didn't know it's gonna mean she's gonna stay there my entire life. Oh no, I should have rejected her. Oh no. Oh, did you see that creepy image of just her laying in my bed as well? I moved to an affordable country home, just like I wanted. It was a nice place, somewhere comfortable where I could hide Rebecca from the world. It barely spoke and it never felt human to me, but I would go on to pretend that things were just as they were prior to Rebecca's death for almost 11 months. I didn't know accepting that would mean staying bound to her forever. I mean, listen, things gotta go on. Things just gotta move on. No, this shit can't happen anymore. You can't stay in the fucking stairs and just stare at me. It doesn't work like that. My life didn't really change after Rebecca came back. I got another office job. At first it was refreshing to be around coworkers that didn't resent me, but my life was too secretive to ever make friends. It may have been the same old routine, but now I wasn't in it alone. No, I'm not happy with this ending. Like, deep down in Alina's heart, I don't know what she really wants, but I don't like this ending. I mean, this is, I don't know, this feels weird, like really weird. Oh, wait a second. She normal now? I often felt guilty, but never guilty enough to return to my grief. And I'm dead. Okay, so I already know the ending. We're just gonna be together after life, right? Chapter 11, come with us. Abnormal, perhaps it was Jane realized people could see her, blah, blah, blah. Can move. Sorry, this is just too much to read. I don't want... Okay, so pause the video and read that if you want, guys. I died 11 months later, so maybe accepting her was a good thing, because now I'm also in the afterlife and she wouldn't hate me. Whatever it was, our relationship was symbolic. Imitating loved one to feed off a willing host to survive. As it turns out, there is only so long a person can last in such a relationship. I don't know if it was worth it, but it was easy. Did she kill me somehow? There is but one of 6 ends to Lena's story. Your choices incur real consequences, significantly altering your conclusion to Morph girl. Will you find them all? Do you want me to find them all? I'm crazy enough to do it. I'm crazy enough to do it. Okay, already rejecting is another ending. Taking a knife is a different ending. Right there is already two. I think somewhere along the hospitals, maybe that changes something. I don't know really. I don't know if calling the freaking plumber does anything, but yeah, I mean, there is just multiple ways you can go about that. I'm just trying to realize, to figure out if the choices from the hospital actually affect anything from the story, or is it the actual decisions you make during the story, which is like you have like two options, but you're not at the hospital, you're actually in front of a certain situation. Either you heard a sound in the kitchen and you gotta go in, or either you choose to ignore that sound and not go in. Like, I think those are the decisions that are actually altering the endings, not the decisions in the hospital. Anyway, at the top right corner of the screen there is a card info. It will take you to maybe the next part, guys, if you would like to see all the endings for Morph Girl. Now, I don't know if I will be able to do them in one video, because there will be a lot of story bits, like a lot of, you know, cutscenes. This game is a lot of cutscenes, so I might just make another part with a few, and then another part with a few, and we're all gonna be happy, okay? Okay, so again, 300 likes if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you mates in the next time. Bye bye.